Hey guys! So, originally this was going to be me showing you like the next three or so more projects that I really wanted to do and you guys can vote. And it will be that for the one after the one I'm going to do next. Because although I have two projects or finished ones to send to my parents, I don't have one to send to my little brother. And he lives with them. Like, how mean would it be to send wrapped presents to my parents and not my little brother? Like, it would be so mean. Oh, I can't believe I love my little brother. Like, I'm always saying, my cat, my brother, my mom. They're the top. I love my mommy and my little brother and my kitty. What can I say? So I already decided on the one I'm going to do for my little brother, which is this green dragon. I might change the colors and make it a blue dragon, because for all of us except for my sister, blue is our favorite color. So, but I might not. I might leave it green. So we'll see about that. And that is from the book Cross Stitch, Myth and Magic. It says wizards, angels, dragons, mermaids, cherubs, unicorns, fairies. I don't know the publisher or anything. It's David and Charles. Should have known that. It's always David and Charles. I'm not sure who the artist is, but this is the book. Of course, my favorite is still Bewitching Cross Stitch by Joan Elliott. So that brings us to the next project after that one that I want you guys to vote on me doing. So, look at the book I have! It's Bewitching Cross Stitch by Joan Elliott. Guess how many projects I'm considering doing next in here? If you said 2, you're right. So the first one is Chinese Phoenix. I just look at how gorgeous that is. It's so pretty. All the colors. I love it. And then the other one is A Wizard's View. If I can get it. There we go. I really like the look of it. And this one actually already has a home it's going to go to if I finish it. And then the other one, because I was telling you guys, I was thinking of doing one not in a book and one that already came with everything already. It's a Tiger of the Heavens. Oh my goodness. Like, where do I begin with this one? White tiger is my favorite animal of all. Like, maybe minus dragons, but dragons don't count because they're not real. And I love space. So, like, how perfect is that? And then I didn't notice until I pulled it out. It has a bunch of sequins. Look at that. Some are circular, some are stars. It's great. And then it also comes with little clear beads, which it looks like those beads are on top of the sequins. So I spent so much time looking for that one gold sequin. And I had a ton of them right here. Oh. But, yeah, it's so gorgeous. And then, if you guys would rather see me do something small, I wouldn't be able to hold this one in a hoop because it's so small. It's Stonehenge. It's a bookmark. I got this when we actually went to Stonehenge, not last year, but the year before that. So this was before I knew about the Pandorca and could, fangirl over it. But now I know about it, and it's like, what? Stonehenge Pandorca? Ah! Anyways, you guys will be able to see how I stitch when I'm holding the fabric. It's already got, like the finishing edges, so I just, you just stitch it up. Hey, Pearl. I don't know if it has a piece to cover up the back, or if you could see the back, because it would be a sad cross stitch if you could see the back. No matter how pretty the back looks, it's still the back, and it's never, you know, it's cool looking, especially since this has outlining or back stitching, because the back won't. Like, it'll look really weird. I don't know. Whatever. Can I help you, Contessa? Was that your way of saying you want me to do Stonehenge next? Eh? Huh? Huh? Stonehenge? Maybe? How about Tiger of the Heavens? Did you see how she completely did not even look at it? She's just staring over here. Hey, look, Tiger of the Heavens. That looked like it could have been a yes. She went like, woo! she leaned really far down. So yeah, I'm gonna do, there we go. I'm gonna do the dragon next, and then after that, it'll be between those 4. Unless you guys want to go back to the other video and look through all the other ones I own. Or like if one of you guys has a recommendation for a free pattern online, you know, like, just be free, vote. I'm actually working on another video right now, and it's the progression. Like, I know I posted a video of the daily pictures of the Pokemon cross stitch, where, you know, like, you see day 1, and then it changes to day 2, day 3, day 4, day 5, and it, you know, evolves like that. And I wanted to do that for all the other ones I've taken pictures for. So it has the Companion Cube, Charizard, Blastoise, Mewtwo, the Fairy and the Dragon, the Fairy Queen, I think her name was, the Crescent Dragon, which was this guy. I think I have some more too. Well, Mother Moon and Father Sun will be on there. Duh, Liz. I haven't done them yet, though. Like, I'm not done with that video yet. Contessa, what are you doing? No, you're going to bump into the webcam. Nice try, though. So, I might give it its own little intro, but that's something I really like to see a lot of you guys do. Like, I know you guys don't want to have a webcam in your way when you stitch, but you should take a picture at the end of every day or the beginning of each new day, and then, you know, like, splice them all together for a video when you're done. Because, like, I hope it doesn't sound like I'm narcissistic, but I do this a lot. I go to my Facebook page, and I go to the daily progression album, and I just begin at the start, and I just click through it and watch it, like, slowly evolve and get bigger. Like, I think it looks really cool. I love watching them just, you know, like, it takes like 16 seconds to watch something that took 16 days. I think it's really cool, and I would love to see other people's patterns doing that. Like, I already got to see mine in front of me as I was working, so I'd love to see other ones just like... I made like an exploding noise, but in my head I was thinking blossoming, so those are a little contradicting. Maybe it's an exploding blossoming flower. Poor flower. Did I say it was Stitching Joanne that told me I should pick 3 and have you guys vote? Because it was. I watched one of her videos. She has the coolest accent. Ah, like, okay. I should say anyone that has an accent different from mine, I say it's the coolest because I love accents, and I feel like I don't have an accent. So, you know, like, to me, I just sound like me, and other people who sound like me just sound like me. Like, we all sound boring. But other accents are, I would say, exotic, but like, the only continents I haven't been to are South America and Antarctica. So they're not really that exotic to me. Like, I was born in Germany. I'm an American citizen, but I was born in Germany. So I grew up in Europe. I've been surrounded by all of these different accents my whole life. So they're not really exotic. At least not by the definition of exotic that I know of. But they're different from mine. How's that? Like, I love British accents. I love Australian accents. There is a fire truck driving by. Oh my goodness. He's parked across the street at the house across the street from me. This is the second time this year a fire truck has been by their house. And do any of you still wonder why I hate my neighbors? I'm not saying it's a bad thing that, like, if there was a fire or something, you know, that needs to be taken care of. But, like, it happens too often and too frequently. And there's an ambulance, too. Oh, my Lord. Like, I don't want to be mean, but that family, they are constantly making a lot of noise, yelling at each other. Like, it was one day last year, I want to say it was actually around this time last year. I had 2 exams the next day, and it was probably 10, 11 p.m., and I wake up at 5:45 every day, like, every day. So I go to bed by 10, and yeah. So a bunch of them were in one car, and then I guess another car came by, and I'm not entirely sure what happened, but I think someone bumped someone's side mirror, and they all just started cursing at each other and yelling and screaming, and like I left my light off and I opened the blinds. If I turned the light on, I would not have been able to see. And it also would have been like, hey, I'm watching you, and they might have killed me. I don't know. But I shouldn't laugh. Like, that's terrifying. But and I was watching, and I kept waiting for someone to, like, pull out a knife or a gun or something. Like, the way they were acting, it was like someone was going to get killed. I had my phone out, like, prepared to, like, call the cops. Thankfully, they figured it out themselves. And then the next day, there were a bunch of cops outside the house. Like, it happens all the time. I don't know if it's other people that call the cops on them or people in the house are calling the cops on each other, but, like, it's constantly happening. And I do not ever want to live in a house like that. Like, oh my goodness. Oh my God. Seriously, no. The people I live with drive me insane, but I'm not going to call the cops on them. Okay, the fire truck is driving away. So, there was not a real fire. There's no way, because they didn't pull out the hose or anything. I don't know if the ambulance is driven by yet or not. Nope, the ambulance is still there. So, yeah. That just happened. You know, I remember the first time I had an ambulance, like, drive by the house. I don't remember if it was here or in high school in Japan. I can't remember. I'm not sure. But the first time I had one drive by, like, I was so freaked out, and I was so worried that someone was hurt or, you know, was dead, and I was so afraid for them. And it's happened so many times now that I'm like, oh, hey, look, an ambulance. Ugh. Hope they're okay. And then I get on with my life. Like, I am desensitized from them, and that's probably not a good thing. Like, I will say that, if I'm in my car, I immediately get over. Like, I don't go, oh, hey, that's nice. Like, I move over. Like, someone's life is infinitely more important than me getting home, like, 5 minutes sooner. Yeah. I don't remember where I was really going with that. The fire truck just drove by. He had to go all the way around the neighborhood. I'm so sorry. Hey, Pearl. My hair is so staticky. Oh! Do you guys... I don't know how many of you have seen my really old videos. I gave Pac-Man a wig! Oh, waka, 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 waka. Actually, I guess I should go waka, 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 waka. Look at him with his gorgeous hair. And yes, it is Pac-Man. Mrs. Pac-Man has a bow and there is no bow on him. Sorry, I just like, I loved the Pac-Man game growing up. I still love it now. And Mrs. Pac-Man was like so difficult. I don't know what it was, but like her game was so much harder that it wasn't fun. And then it was a total knockoff. So I was like, Pac-Man all the way. Pac-Man all the way. Oh, waka, 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 waka. Garage door. They're home. So yeah, whenever someone comes home when I'm sleeping and they open the garage door, wakes me up because I'm right by the garage. The only good thing is I am a morning person, so I normally wake up very happy. There are some days, like it was Tuesday morning. Okay, it was the weirdest thing. My alarm clock went off, and I had class. So like on Wednesdays and Mondays, sometimes I'll just roll over, go back to sleep. But it was Tuesday. I turned off my alarm clock. Tessa meowed at me, and I growled at her. Like, I don't know where it came from. I was just like, and Tessa was kind of like, what? And then I was like, I'm sorry, Tess. I don't know why I did that. Like, I growled at my cat. Like, I don't know. Like, I'll make noises at her to make sure she knows, like, when I'm not happy with her, but I just woke up and growled at her. And, like, I have almost perfect control over my dreams, and I've never had any problems distinguishing dreams from reality. So, like, I don't know if I was, like, half asleep and Tessa was being mean to me in the dream or something. I have no idea, but I growled at my cat. I mean, you saw her up here earlier. Obviously, she does not hold anything against me, but I growled at her. Well, 17 minutes. I can make a longer video than that. So, if you haven't figured it out by now, I think I'm done talking about cross stitches. So, if that's what you wanted to hear about, you're more than welcome to leave. You don't have to watch the rest of the video. If you want to hear about some of my weirdest dreams, keep watching. So, one of the most terrifying dreams I ever had, I had in, gosh, I want to say 7th grade? In it, one of my grandmas, my paternal grandmother actually, who compared to me is this tall, I think. Like I'm only 5'2" and I'm like a foot taller than her. So I have a very, very short grandmother. And I get along with her very well. Like I love both of my grandmas so much. Both of my grandfathers have passed away, so you know, if you're wondering why I'm not mentioning them, it's because they're dead. But I only ever got to meet one of them, and he passed away when I was in 1st grade, so even my memories of him are a bit hazy. But, so, anyways, in this dream, I don't think it was a house we ever owned, but in the dream, it was the house I lived in, you know, like, I knew what it was and everything. Suddenly, like, a fire broke out in the kitchen, and it was quickly spreading everywhere. And so I was like, oh no, there's a fire. I need to get all my stuff so it doesn't get burned down. And my grandma and I were the only ones home. No one else was home. I grabbed a little Barbie doll purse, okay, like this big. And it had a little tie that when you pull on it, the whole bag tightens. And it was purple, had gold thread to tighten it with. So I'm carrying it around. I'm grabbing things, and as I'm putting them in the bag, they shrink to be itty bitty, itty bitty. Like, I think I grabbed the shrunk, which I'm pretty sure it's a German thing because we bought them in Germany. It's a huge cabinet, Okay, I grabbed one of the what's the word I'm looking for? One of the doors. Like the cabinet doors, you know, like there's one here, and they open. I grabbed it, and then the whole thing shrunk, and it, the shrunk. Oh, Liz, you're so stupid. The shrunk got smaller, and I put it in the bag. So I'm putting all these things in here. My grandma comes out of the kitchen with a big kitchen knife, And she's clearly trying to kill me. So I was just like, Grandma, what are you doing? Grandma, stop! Grandma, we need to get the stuff so when the house burns down, we don't lose everything. I'm more concerned about putting things in this little Barbie purse than I am my grandma trying to kill me. Eventually, I get enough stuff and I run outside. My grandma's still following me, ready to kill me. And I'm just like, Grandma, stop! I grow wings and I fly away. That's the solution to most of my nightmares. Like, I grow wings and fly away. And that's something that's been going on long before I heard about Red Bull. Okay, like, I've always wanted to be able to fly. I love birds, so, you know, that's my solution. My grandma couldn't fly, so she was just, oh my god. So that nightmare was terrifying. It was freaking insane. Like, I'm just glad that it didn't change anything. Like, I don't look at my grandma and go, you about to kill me? So, it was just crazy. Tessa, what is it? Come here. Come tell everybody about one of your dreams. Come here. Come here. Let's see. What's another weird one? Oh, okay. One that, like, it technically would probably be classified as a nightmare, but I wasn't really scared until I woke up. It was my mom, my brother, and I. We were all on skateboards, but we weren't on them correctly. Okay, we were on our butts, and when we were going downhill, we would just, you know, straighten our legs, and they would just go down. And then when we were going uphill, we had to use our feet and our hands to, like, crab walk up the hill because, you know, it was so much faster than just standing up and carrying it. Looking at you, Dream Liz, you idiot. And, so, you know, we're just going around, like, they were streets, but I don't remember seeing any other people or any cars or anything. So, like, it was, like, reserved for us or something. I have no idea. But, we're just going around having fun. And then suddenly, alligator pops up out of nowhere behind us. And we're all freaking out. And we stay on the skateboards, laying on our butts. And we come to this fork in the road as, you know, we're skateboarding away. And I'm like, okay, you guys, you go right, which is downhill, and I'll go left, uphill, and hopefully the alligator will follow me. Because Dream Me is an idiot. So they go down, and, you know, they zoom by really quickly because they're going down. And as I'm going up, I'm just like, still sitting on the skateboard, crab walking. Tessa, hold on, I'll tell you a stupid story of a dream I had. And I look behind me, and the alligator's not there. So I was like, oh, okay, I outran him, I'm good. I get over the hill finally, and then it comes back around, and it meets up with the hill that's going down. And I start going down, you know, so I lift my hands up, I straighten my feet, and I'm just like, okay, we made it away from the alligator, we're good. Alligator pops up out of nowhere, bites my right leg, and I wake up, and I've got a cramp in my right leg, and I'm just like, ah! I imagine it was a cramp. Like, I mean, I could have kicked myself in my sleep. I don't know. Like, I was in, gosh, 4th grade for that, I think. I was very young. And it freaked me out because I was like, I was bitten by an alligator. Oh my god, I'm gonna die. So I have some pretty weird dreams. If you guys sat through all of this, you should tell me some of your weirdest or scariest dreams, because I love talking about dreams. Mine are very vivid, and I remember them very clearly. You know, except for on days when I growl at my cat when I wake up. I don't remember what I dreamed about. But Tessa wants out. I don't know where she wants to go, but she wants out. So I will end it there. You guys need to tell me which project you want me to work on after I finish the dragon. You need to tell me some really weird dreams you've had. Or the good ones. I like hearing about the good ones too. So, yeah. Pac-Man will see you guys later.